Hello folks and welcome back. On this episode we're going to cover the tire pressure monitoring system or TPMS that we installed on our Casita travel trailer. This is the tire minder. It has two sensors for the two tires and it also has the display. It also has a repeater that we're not going to use and the display is solar powered. Also included in the package is going to be 4 batteries. These are 2 extras. The other 2 have already been installed in the sensors. You've got a power cable to charge the display if you need it, if the solar's not enough. They even give you the tie wraps to go with it. And then this is the repeater that I haven't needed for the Casita because the trailer's so short. But you can hook this up if you have a longer trailer, and it'll basically allow the signal to go from their sensors to their monitor. And then also they give you the Velcro to hook it onto the window, which I didn't need in the Casita. Alright folks, well let's go ahead and cover installation of the sensors on the valve stems. First off, my trailer came with metal valve stems instead of rubber. I've heard they work better with the metal valve stems, so that saves me from having to do that. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the dust cap off. I am going to save it. You'll see I'll put it in the bag where the wrench goes, and you'll see the wrench in a minute. You can see where I've already got the dust cap off the other side that I've put in the bag here. Once we do that, they give you a locking nut. You're going to place the locking nut on the valve stem and screw it down as far as you can get it, so you've got room to put the sensor on. And then the sensor, once I get this on here, we'll put the sensor on next. The battery's already been installed in it. You want to tighten this sensor down as far as you can get it so there's no air leak. Snug it up good. And then once you've got it on there, you're going to take the wrench. This is a wrench that they give you. It's a special little wrench that I put in the bag with the caps. And you can use that wrench to tighten up the locking nut on the back side of the sensor. And you're going to use that to basically lock it down, secure it so it doesn't come off easy, and also to help deter theft. All right, now what I'm going to do is you can see right here that this tire is reading 57 PSI, 77 degrees. The other tire is reading 61 and 80 degrees. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to loosen this sensor and let it start leaking air, and that way we can watch the sensor here so you'll see what the sensor sounds and looks like when you do get an air leak. The sensor's loose now and it's slowly leaking air out, and the monitor here, it checks every 5 seconds according to documentation. So I'll sped up the video here so that we can see what's going to happen, and I'll slow it down when it starts alarming. Alright, you can see it's starting to alarm. Has an audible alarm, and it also shows you the pressure, and it starts flashing. Alright, let me go ahead and just take this all the way off now, and then I'm going to go ahead and refill my tire where it should be. Before I refill the tire, let's slow this video down and go over the actual display here and some of the indications that we have on here. And you'll see that at first it's going to give you the little emblem in the middle there that's red that shows you got a tire problem. The tire you're having problems with is going to be flashing, and it shows you the pressure of it, and it's also beeping at this point, but I've muted that out. Now you'll notice when I pull this cap off though, you'll see that pressure drop to 0 instantly, so it does respond pretty quick to the pressures that are coming from this sensor. I say I'm pulling the cap off right now, and you'll see it's down to 0 right there. Alright, let's go ahead and refill the tire and get back to normal. This is the little Viair compressor that I keep in the Jeep for the Jeep and the trailer. It just plugs into the battery. You can either use the battery on the Jeep, or you can use your battery in the trailer. It doesn't really matter. And then you just screw it into your tire. You'll see where I've got it screwed in over here to put air into it. And then we'll come back. You'll show the gauge. Shows 50 right now on pressure. And we'll go ahead and turn it on. and we'll pump it up to 62 pounds, and then we'll be ready to go ahead and put the sensor back on and be ready to go. Alright, well, we're up to pressure. Let's go ahead and turn the pump off here, get everything disconnected, get the sensor back on. Alright, I'll go ahead and pull the cover off here and show you where the battery goes in the sensor. It's pretty simple. Just take the cover off and the battery just slides in right here. And then just put your cover back on, just make sure it's tight. Alright, now that we got our sensor on, the last thing we want to talk about is going to be the actual display. You can see where I've mounted it here inside the Jeep. It's up against the window. I've got plenty of light coming through for the solar panel, and it works good there. It's easy to see. Go around to the other side and you'll see that it's right here on the dash, easy to see. Let me turn it on for you. As I turn it on, you'll see that it pulls up both tires, no problem. Now if you hold the center button down, it'll go into programming mode, and you'll see that it actually has 4 separate tires. We only use 2 on the Casita, but you use these buttons right here to set your pressure. We set ours to 60 for the Casitas, and then once you get it set, you hit the button again. It'll move over to the other tire. You set it to where you want it, and then at that point we're finished, so we just press and hold the button, and it comes out and goes back to normal operation, and you'll see it picks up both sensors on both tires. And then the last thing is just press and hold the center button and it turns the unit off. Well, we appreciate you watching, and we hope this helps you out and answers some of your questions about tire monitoring systems.